Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine HyVee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Hello there. Welcome back, everybody. And for my friend Del Wagner, we're live from Muscatine. It's Hy-Vee Today. This is Tony Tone wearing a button-down shirt, which is a different look. You're probably thinking to yourself, I only have Hy-Vee polo shirts, and the answer is I have several of them. They're super comfortable, they're breathable, but today I thought I'll go with the button-down shirt. The problem that I'm running into, and I'm not embarrassed to show you this, a lot of these button-down shirts are getting a little old, and I got holy elbows, everybody. Look at that. So these shirts, look at that elbow coming through right there.
Holy elbows, Batman.
Holy elbows, everybody. So a lot of these button-down shirts I've had, for a little while, and that's what happens when you work so hard. You wear the elbows out. Apparently, I don't know if that's true or if it's just, from having them washed and dried, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to mention a couple of things that we're going to get rolling with the show today. Beautiful day out right now, which feels really good. So today, and for the last week or so, the store has opened at 6 a.m., and I feel like I have not done a good enough job talking about this for y'all. So I got here at like 10 to 6 this morning, and I just want you to know this place is open at 6 a.m., okay? For everybody. So we had for a long time that 7 to 8 a.m. hour that was at risk, but no more. It's 6 a.m. till 11 p.m., Monday through Sunday. So if you find yourself needing something in the morning, come and see us. We're ready to go, 6 a.m. So I just felt like that's something that we needed to keep talking about, and that's why I mentioned it. Today is National Corn on the Cob Day, right? And we've got a whole bunch of great examples of corn on the cob in the store and here on the set. I love the shortcuts, make it super easy to get corn, take it home, throw it on the grill, boil it. All the work is done for you. So that's super nice. You can see right there. And I don't know why it's odd numbers, 5-pack and 9-pack. So I don't have an answer still, but there's a 5-pack and behind it there's a 9-pack. All right? Don't ask me. All I know is that it's good and the work is done for you and it's easy, okay? The meat department still has some of this 85% lean, 15% fat, fresh ground chuck in 10-pound rolls. Mike Church brought this on the show yesterday. It's $3.99 a pound. It's an awesome deal. I looked at another place in town selling the same type of product, $5 a pound. I'm not good at math, but $3.99 is cheaper than $5 a pound. While supplies last, limit 2. So you come in, you get 2 10-pound rolls. That's 20 pounds. You can freeze it. You can use it, whatever. You could donate it if you want to. Just know that it's in the meat department and it's going quickly. So if you're watching this and you're thinking that's a good idea, you should get out here ASAP or call the store, okay? Real quick, the Fuel Saver flyer, we've got them when you walk inside the store, printed on the spindle and ready to go. A good opportunity to save at the gas pump. With the Fuel Saver flyer, the intent is to have that out each week starting on Wednesday, and we're also giving it to our folks that shop with Hy-Vee aisles online. So you buy everything on the Fuel Saver, you're going to save a lot at the gas pump, right? So Hy-Vee gas, open, ready to go. You use the Fuel Saver, the price of gas goes from whatever it is currently, I didn't even check this morning, to less than that amount. I think I have, 37 cents. Somebody almost just crashed into the curb out there. I think I have 37 cents on my personal Fuel Saver, and you look at everything that's on there, and it can add up quick. Just if we go across the top, you bought everything in the top row, there's 30 cents. You go below that, you get the banana bread. There's 55, 57, 62, 72, 82, 92 cents off a gallon is what you would save if you bought everything that is on the screen right there. All right, without further ado, let's get to our first guest who is here. It's been a while. I probably would say the last time we talked to Ted Maroff was before the pandemic, and it was about this fantastic project that is getting closer to being ready to be unveiled, the Muscatine County Freedom Rock. And it's great to see you.
You too.
It's been too long.
Before we get started about my
Yeah.
selfless plugs,
Sure.
I can come here at 6 in the morning and get 5 ears of corn.
You could. If you found yourself...
So I could get up at 5:30 in the
Yeah.
morning, drive down here and buy
could.
5 ears of corn.
Uh-huh.
What a country.
Right. And I would say...
God bless Hy-Vee.
You would be the kind of person that would appreciate these...
Oh, those are very nice.
Look at that. That's a beer can corn holder. So Ted and everybody else in Wilton, if you want to drive down to this store to get a 5-pack of corn and some beer can corn holders.
At 6 in the morning.
At 6 in the morning. It's absolutely...
Life is complete.
I have to say, I was looking forward to having you here because I never know what to expect. Sometimes I book Ted Maroff on the show and G.I. Joe's dad shows up.
Well,
Sometimes I book Ted Maroff and the dude shows up.
Yeah.
But this is the real deal. And a fantastic Cubs shirt, by the way.
Oh.
You missing baseball or what?
well, no. I really...
Yeah.
There's one good thing about the lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no June swoon by the Cubs this year. We're still in it.
That's right.
We still got a
still good.
chance.
We're doing good.
We're even with everybody.
Yeah, it's great.
Now by July 1, if they start again, it could be a different story.
I was going to say.
So I want to celebrate. Right now.
The Cubs are in first place.
That's right.
So I had seen a couple cousins of yours in this store last week, and they said, Tony, oh my goodness, Muscatine County Freedom Rock in Wilton, it's looking good.
Yep.
It's going to be done soon. And I couldn't believe it because I felt like I had just seen you, even though it had been several months. The Muscatine County Freedom Rock, Ted, you're here to tell people if they've thought about purchasing a paver like this,
Yep.
they really need to do it.
Yeah, this is the last chance. July
Okay.
17th, we're stopping selling these because we actually have to produce them all.
Correct.
Get them to the landscaper for installation and so forth. So that really is a cutoff date for us. And sales are going well. The construction at the site is kind of like a hurry up and wait. You plan, you plan, you plan, and then all of a sudden it's here like a freight train. Bubba Sorensen was out. The rock is painted. We've shielded as much. We gave a little sneak peek in the paper, But it's moving forward. We're going to be doing some concrete pouring. Our plan is to be done by mid to late August with the site, and a big dedication ceremony, which I'm hoping Tony Tone will be a part of. Weekend after Labor Day is what we're going for.
That is fantastic.
We tried to get Tony Orlando and Don to show up, but Don won't work with them on stage anymore. So
I totally get that.
So that's out. but we're hoping to have a little fun afternoon, some entertainment and so forth for the dedication. So yes, the paver comes in 4 different sizes. We've been putting ads on Facebook and so forth.
Sure.
And the stories of people that come and buy a paver for specific reasons, a lot of them are very, very touching.
Sure.
So yes, 30 more days and you've missed your chance if you haven't done it already. So it's one of those things you go, yeah, I'm going to do that. That's a good idea.
Right.
But then life interrupts. You know, you're doing this and you're doing that, and all of a sudden, oh no, I got to do that. So please call me direct if you want. I mean, I have no problem doing that. I'm retired now.
You are?
Well, geez, the company found out they were sending me a check, and then they used this pandemic as an excuse to cut me loose.
I can't believe it.
I know it. So anyway, I'm sitting there taking calls. People will call me, and I'll explain it to them and so forth. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to make grandma or grandpa or an aunt or uncle or a neighborhood friend that was in the service in whatever theater or war.
Yeah.
And make it part of something that will live beyond you. You know, this will be here for 100 years.
And that's what I was going to say. The pictures that you sent me, and it looks like a lot of them are also on the Facebook page. So I was in Wilton a couple of, I say weeks, but maybe it was a month and a half ago. I took my kids right near the Wilton train depot. They like looking at that train car.
Yep.
You probably have a key to it. I should have called you because they've been inside of it once, but they just like looking at it. They like trains. So when I was there, I felt like, okay, I could get the semblance. The rock was there. It was unpainted, but it really seems like things are shaping up nicely.
Yes, they are.
So if we go back either to the Facebook page or to the email with the pictures that I had sent, there's like a big star, and there you can kind of get a sense of what the layout is going to look like.
Yeah, it's
right?
actually going to be one of the larger Freedom Rock displays.
Sure.
In that we have the rock. The star was already there. That was built in 1922
Okay.
for a big celebration the town of Wilton had called the Wilton Homecoming.
Perfect.
And then on the left side, as you look at it, will be a circle that we're looking to have some form of military hardware on display.
Excellent.
As part of the overall Veterans Tribute. And, you know, you draw and you plan and you scheme and you hope the thing turns out good. This actually is starting to look like it belongs there. And
Fantastic.
and that's what you want at the end of the day is it's not going to be what is that thing.
Sure.
But it's like that is a nice place for that to be. So we're really looking forward to the completion of it, and we really are looking forward to getting participation from people from Muscatine. We have some, not as near as much as we'd like. We're at about
Interesting.
280 pavers sold so far.
Total. Okay.
We'd like, you know, we put up that little goal of 1,000. That might have been unrealistic, but we'll do 1,000 if we can. We got the room for it.
Sure, I was going to say, and that's just that with that picture that we were looking at and some other ones we can show everybody, it's a big space.
Yes,
Ted.
it's about 95 foot from end to end of the
That's
sitting
fantastic.
wall. Yeah. And
so if you're in Wilton, you're going to see kind of where. So what street would that intersect with?
that, as you look at that picture, that is
straight-
Mauer Street.
Mauer Street. Okay,
Yep.
so straight ahead is Mauer Street, and then where that picture would be taken behind the photographer, which I believe might be you.
Yes, that was me.
Would be that train depot
The
building.
depot, the Rock Island Line Depot,
Perfect.
which is a
Okay.
historic national site and all
Yeah.
that good stuff. So, yeah, it's just a nice blend of a couple of features and so
It
forth.
really is. And if we have the picture, guys, do we have pictures with the white tent? Because you just said it's done,
Yes.
but you're not unveiling it until September, so you got to kind of keep it under lock and
Yeah,
key.
so we've got there's the white rock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's under the tent before
the
Bubba
tent.
actually started painting it.
Yeah.
And now we've done as much as we can to shield it, to lend it air of mysteries. So
you
when
go.
the dedication takes place, we'll pull it down and so forth.
But one of the pictures you sent me, I could see a little bit of paint on the rock.
Yep.
Is that okay if we show
Yes,
that one?
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, guys, if you just want to thumb through all those pictures. Yeah, right there. There
Yeah.
it is. Look at that. So you can kind of see a little bit. And that's Bubba, is that
That's
correct?
Bubba Sorensen,
The artist.
Yep.
So you can, maybe it's an American flag. I don't know.
Well, an American flag is the major portion of all of the Freedom Rocks.
Gotcha. Okay.
And, you know, in discussing what would go on the rock, Bubba's been through 88 of these. So he's been through
Wow.
wars with, you know, well, why is that on the rock and not that and so
Sure.
forth. And what it becomes is not a generic, but almost an every man, every woman portrayal. If someone's on the rock, it's not just for that person.
Exactly.
That person's exploits may have created the thought of the scene, but it's for all veterans. And so he liked ours because ours is, just to throw a little hint out, he calls it the action rock.
The action.
So he's
rock.
done a lot of different rocks, and he looks at it as a piece of a 99-piece puzzle, the 99 counties. So when it's all done, when you come to the Muscatine County Freedom Rock, you will be able to say, well, that's what I saw in Potawatomi.
Gotcha.
It has its own personality.
unique.
It's
Yeah.
unique, yeah.
So in a picture like that one that we were just looking at, you can kind of see, and correct me if I'm wrong, where the rock is in that picture,
It's to the right.
to the right of that. So in that shot, are pavers going to be there? Is that going to be concrete?
Well, you see the wall back
wall,
there.
yep.
We call that a sitting wall,
Okay.
and I have some pictures on my phone, but I haven't had a chance to upload or anything that I took yesterday. The wall literally is about 3 courses higher, and there's 6
Awesome.
columns. You'll be able to sit on that wall at any portion. In front of that wall, on the ground, will be a strip of decorative brick, and then 3 rows all the length of the wall of the engraved pavers.
Excellent.
And then we're going to come with concrete forward, and then at the front of the whole thing, we'll put another strip of blank pavers that perhaps in the future, when somebody else has the energy to do it, we would put down more
So like
more
a space
paper.
holder.
Yeah, that gives a little better picture of how high that
That is outstanding. And what's great is
my
that
hair receding?
Ted is able to take a selfie with deer, and the deer are not moving.
No, the deer.
Will the deer be staying,
are
or the
epoxy down. Are you kidding? I was going to take those and put them in my garden. Gee whiz, what they use?
Are the deer staying, or are they getting the boot when it's when it's done? What's the thought? Because they're kind of a nice touch.
They are. That flagpole is going to be moved about 10 feet due west, and we're going to install 2 more flagpoles.
Good.
If we can't chisel them off, I guess the deer will stay.
Could you make them like patriotic deer?
I suppose we could probably put a flag on them or something.
Why not? Yeah, they could be service deer.
But that's something that will occur at the end. We're staging the construction so that we can put the flagpoles in and do a couple other things without disturbing the overall site.
So at this point, for people that are watching Muscatine County Freedom Rock, if you've thought about it, if you've heard about it, like Ted said, a pandemic has happened since we started talking about this, but this is really the time to take action and make a person. And that's exactly what I wanted to see, guys. I was heading to this topic, Ted, just because the Muscatine County Freedom Rock is in Wilton, Iowa, it's for the entire county. And you've said that time and time again on the show, but it's so important to stress that it is for every person.
And we have
in this
participation
county.
From just about every city, onesies, twosies, and a few from Muscatine. But I know there have to be a lot of veterans in Muscatine that we haven't heard from, and we would love to have them part of this. I mean, I can't emphasize enough. The last day is July 17th. To get your order in so we can give it to Frank the engraver so that he can get them to Rodney the landscaper in a timely fashion so we can get them installed. And it's just don't miss out on it. It really is a great opportunity to show some respect and honor for somebody who served his country. I mean, one of the scenes on the rock, I'll let this much slip, was based on a local boy who was in Iwo Jima.
Oh, wow.
Silver Star winner. And again, the representation isn't of him, but it's of people like that. Yeah. And the account of his act of bravery belies who he was in his normal life that I knew as a kid. It was like, you look at that and you go, holy cow, it's a wonder he didn't say, kids, wait right there, I'm going to go out back and get my flamethrower. I'll take care of you all.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was just truly an astounding story of valor.
Yeah.
And, wounded and this and that and everything. And that's a portrayal on the rock. And there's got to be many stories like that throughout the county. And it's a chance to say, we got one going in for Bob Lange. Bob Lange ran a car repair shop in Wilton for years and years and years, passed away in 77. I find out from, doing a little research, and we got a paver going in for him. Some family friend wanted it in for him. Bronze Star winner, Operation Torch in Sicily, gave up a promising baseball career.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If you look at major league ball players that were in World War II, he's there. And he was in the Cleveland Indians farm system. Left for war, tried to get back into it. When he got back, the window was closed. So there's somebody who really sacrificed, years of his life for the nation, and that's what this thing is about. There's got to be hundreds of stories like that in Muscatine County.
So if you're watching and you're thinking that this would be a great way to recognize, remember, honor someone, you got to take action because you don't want to miss out on it. Even though Ted said that there will be maybe some placeholders so that down the road, but we're not here to say, a year from now, you're going to be on the let's get those blank pavers filled tour. Do it now. Do it before July 17th.
Yes.
And
please
be there that second weekend, tentatively after Labor Day, to celebrate. And it is a big celebration, and it's worthy of continuing to talk about. My boss, Hy-Vee store director Matt Schweitzer, on the Facebook Live feed this morning said Hy-Vee wants to buy a brick. There's probably even more ways that Hy-Vee could be involved.
Yeah,
right?
we have 6 columns that we're looking for, financial institutions, major employers in the Muscatine County, that it's pricier than the pavers, but it's a way of Hy-Vee honors our veterans or what have you. But they will be on the 6 columns of the sitting wall, and there'll be a 2x2 engraved slab that would go on top of those. So yeah, we're trying to wrap this up to where it's not only individuals that are paying honor, but also business in the county that do that too.
So if you're in Wilton, or if this is interesting, piquing your interest, if this is the first time you're hearing about Muscatine County Freedom Rock, that's okay. Is that like accurate as to what folks would see, Ted, if they drove up there?
Well, the
today?
tent is gone now.
The tent is gone,
and there's a little more. The columns are finished at their height, and but that's pretty close to what they would see right now. They would see the tent gone, but the rock would be shrouded, if you will, a shroud around it to kind of, like I say, add an air of mystery till we unveil it.
But that's so exciting that Bubba Sorensen, the artist, has it completed, and it's going to be able to tell a story, and it's going to be there, like you said, it's going to be there for years and generations to come, and it'll really be a nice thing for Wilton.
And we've talked about this before. I mean, if you've been to the Vietnam Memorial or the World War II Memorial in D.C. and different places, it already has that air of being a memorial. I mean, it doesn't have all the pomp and circumstance that you'd get with the multi-million-dollar ones and so forth, but it will be a very nice memorial to the local county veterans.
Yeah, and it's great, and it's been a lot of work by a handful of folks to make this a reality.
Well, we couldn't have done it without Hoekstra Masonry, Triple B. Rodney has been, of RVM Landscaping. He has a real heart for it. I mean, he truly does. He's really guided us very well on design aspects and so forth. And Muscatine County supervisors and the Herb Townsend Foundation, Leland Smith Foundation, everybody really wants to see this come to pass.
And I love that everybody's just got a cool first name. Bubba, Frank, Rodney. You know what I mean?
Well, when you do this so long, it's like...
It's great, though. Like Frank the Engraver.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I would be known as Tony the guy that talks. I don't know.
Tony the Talker.
Tony the Talker. But there's like Rodney the Landscaper and Bubba the Artist and Frank the Engraver.
Well, Bubba's real name is Ray.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's a state legislator out of Greenfield, Iowa.
Okay.
And, when he started painting this, all the weird stuff started happening in our major metropolitan areas. So it's kind of like, my wife wants me to come home. I got to hurry.
I'll pick it back up, I promise.
Well, there was a contingency plan for that, but he was able to complete it. And so.
That's a big deal. I love this comment on Facebook. Luann says, we have one going in for my dad, Harold R. Neipert. Unless I said it wrong.
Nope, that's right.
Great idea, Marcy Neipert. So she's, commenting and tagging somebody in it. So yeah, please listen. It's okay if you haven't heard about this. If it's the first time, if this is the conversation because you saw the deadline of July 17th, that gives you that little nudge to make this happen. That whatever it takes, because it's really going to be something special for the area.
Yep.
And I can't wait to see it in its. When it's completed. So Muscatine County Freedom Rock on Facebook, there's a website, but now is really the time to take action. And if you're watching and you're connected to a business or an organization that's interested in one of those pillars, also like I am, and I'll have to talk to you, maybe shoot me an email with pricing on that so I can...
We've just developed our little collateral information on that. So I'll get that to you.
Because I'd love to be able to show that to Matt and make that happen. But in the meanwhile, if this is interesting to you, listen, 4 sizes available. Ted, what the size that we have here? What's that one?
This one is the medium size.
So that's is it $100 or $150?
I believe this is $100.
Okay.
The smaller one, the $50 one, is about that big. It's, it's like from here to here.
Sure.
Then the large one is this wide, but it's about this thick.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then the extra large is this wide and about this high.
Perfect.
So those are the 4 sizes, and they're made out of solid whatever this is.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a workout. I like that you.
I brought one in today. There's another one out in the car that I'm not doing.
But it's such a great thing to be a part of, and if you're watching Muscatine County Freedom Rock coming very soon, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, just for a general update on how things are going in Wilton, and then
Okay.
I want to know if there's been a determination made about Founders Day. So you can take whichever answer to that however you like.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers on the pulse about Founders Day, but
Sure.
There's been no real. That's a Chamber of Commerce event.
Okay.
No real decision from them yet. Logistically, it might be kind of hard to pull it together since everything's gone to sleep for 3 months.
Sure.
You know, things that would have been reserved or organized or whatever
Right.
during that 3 months' time has not taken place.
Mm-hmm.
So the verdict is still out on whether that's going to take place. Our little alumni play, we're probably not going to do that because by now we were already,
Right.
rehearsing and so forth. So
Dang it.
we'll have one at Christmas.
Sure.
Pretty sure, but. Other than that, we're moving forward with different things that the town is considering. A commercial corridor,
Awesome.
for Highway 38 out there. We do have we have approved on the city council a rezoning for a 35-unit senior housing development right there along the highway as you come into town.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so that's we're pretty happy about that. We've got a affordable housing initiative that's actually working very well. We've got like 4 homes that are being built even
Excellent.
now. So
Yeah.
that's always been an issue for Wilton is people like it, the school district's good, but there's never been enough housing. You know, people come to town like, what's for
They
sale?
stay.
Yeah.
They stay.
They stay, and if there's no houses, it's hard to stay. So that's been working very well. So other than that, we've weathered this storm pretty well. I mean,
Sure.
we look down the road, and maybe a year from now the repercussions will start to show up. But for right now, we're pretty solid. So.
Yeah, it's so bizarre to think of a summer without some of these signature events. Like I just saw last night, they made the determination across the river, Illinois City Firemen's Festival isn't going to happen, and that's gone on for I don't know, coming up on maybe 20 years.
Yeah, and you can't be critical because
Right.
there's so many things to consider and so
Sure.
many people's opinions to consider that what is the smoothest path, and if I had a friend once tell me, he says, if, you can be right or you can be kind.
Yep.
And so sometimes discretion, better part of valor, and so forth. So you move the smoother path, and let's come roaring back next year. So
Yeah, and I think that's what we'll see with a lot of these events. I just want to answer a question. My friend Rita, who just is joining us live on Facebook, asked if Ted had given a price on the pavers. So Brad, if we have that graphic, Rita, this is Muscatine County Freedom, and for everybody that's whenever you're tuning into this. July 17th is the deadline for the Muscatine County Freedom Rock. 4 sizes available, custom engraved paver. 4 sizes available, $50, $100, $150, $250 in Wilton. Custom painted giant. How heavy is the Freedom Rock, Ted?
The Freedom Rock is about 14,000 pounds.
Jeez,
yeah, it's not going anywhere.
No, it's not.
And on that little ad is my phone number.
Okay.
If I'm asleep on the front porch and you call that number, I will wake up and answer it, and I will walk you through anything you need to know.
Uh-huh.
And
right.
it is. Yeah, that's my cell number.
There it is.
I carry it with me all the time.
Yeah.
You could do a test even now. I
You
got it
could.
right here with me.
You could.
And, we could do a fade out with me taking an order for a
That's
paver.
right,
Yeah.
right. I
Yes,
gotta
yes.
go. There's an order coming in hot right now. Well, I appreciate the effort. I'm glad that you're here. And for folks that are watching, as it says right there, time is running out. July 17th is the cutoff. And it's a great way, as it says, a great gift, great tribute to those who have served our country for all of Muscatine County. I can't stress that enough for the
Yes.
entire county. This is for everybody. This is just because it's in Wilton. It
This-
serves everybody.
This will get onto the Freedom Rock tour, if you will.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
you go to the Freedom Rock Project page, and they organize tours to the various rocks. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it'll, the biker groups, tourist groups, or whatever that are interested in that sort of thing. It's really a unique thing to the state of Iowa. I think Bubba's being commissioned to do one for Wisconsin as well.
Oh
so,
my gosh.
So he'll
That's
be
super cool.
He'll be at this for a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say, and maybe you've seen another. We've referenced the Cedar County
Yes.
Freedom Rock, which is in Tipton, right?
Tipton,
so maybe
right.
you've seen that one in Tipton, and you're familiar with it. Well, now this is the one for Muscatine County. Before I let you go,
Yes.
would you like to try your hand at the Toyota Muscatine What's in the Box.
Oh, no.
Are you familiar with how this works?
I remember the movie Flash Gordon, and there's a scorpion, isn't it?
Yeah, today's the one day we put a live animal in the box.
Oh, so,
right?
so what do I do?
So the thing is, you're going to put your hands in.
Both hands?
Chris is going to move the
right.
paper for us. So you're going to put hands in either side, close your eyes, and then we'll push the door. When you put your hands in, push the doors open and try and guess what's in there.
Oh,
Nothing,
I
Chris,
have to...
is anything alive in there? No. Okay,
so
Chris says
I
no.
push it forward and I have to guess.
Yes, so you put your hands in, close your eyes, push the doors open, and we'll see if you can guess.
My
10
hands,
more off.
my hands are in.
Okay, give the doors a little push. I'll help you. There we go. All right, so what is... Oh, that's good. So if you reach back a little, you'll feel something in there.
Uh-oh.
He's not feeling the tarantula yet, folks. I'm kidding, it's not a tarantula. So if you had to guess what's in the box, sponsored by Toyota Muscatine, a great supporter of Wilton Founders Days, and will be, regardless of if it happens this year or next. What do you think it is? Would you like a hint?
Yes, one hint, please.
So today is National Corn on the Cob Day. And maybe this is something you would have a bowl of on a counter now that you're retired. That people may...
A bowl of Metamucil? I'm,
All right, open your eyes. No, it's not Metamucil. It's candy corn.
Oh!
A bowl of Metamucil.
Well, I'm retired.
It's the best guess ever. Candy corn. There are so,
I should have known.
Do you find yourself...
Could have I bought a vowel? Or?
Are you a fan of candy corn?
No, but my wife would eat that in about 4 minutes flat.
I feel like it's such a weird... You either like candy corn or you don't.
Yeah,
There's no middle.
And it's like it's like a Twinkie. No one really knows what they're made of.
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to know. Here's what I know: there's a ton of sugar in it. And then some people will do like peanuts with candy corn.
Well, no, that's it. I like peanuts. That might make it palatable. So,
thank you for being here. It's great to see you, Muscatine County Freedom Rock. Go to the website, go to the Facebook page, get those pavers ordered, and be a part of something special. And again, tentative plans for the unveiling ceremony weekend after Labor Day in beautiful Wilton, Iowa. It's absolutely fantastic. Thank you again, my friend. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks very much.
All right, there's the phone number to call. That's Ted's cell, by the way. You can do that, and we'll go to the CBI Bank and Trust ILCAM in a minute. But call that number if you want to get a paver for someone, 563-554-4750. 554. That paver's down there, I think. I don't want you to... Yeah. That's a good workout. 563-554-4750. Yeah, definitely shoot me an email on that too, because we'll be interested. Thank you, buddy. We've been talking about this for a while, and it's getting closer, and it's exciting, and it's a big deal, and I really want you to get involved with this if you can. All right, live look inside the store. CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam set up near the front, kind of behind Starbucks, near Register 11, where Sherry Siwasink is probably taking care of people. She's here in person, Sherry Siwasink, ready to take good care of you. That was good. Candy corn. Yeah, of course. Just because it's corn on the cob day. Listen, we've got, how many different kinds of corn do we have? We have a whole bunch here on the set inside the Market Grill Express. I've got a can of whole kernel, golden kernel right here. I got this right in my hand, right? I've got the shortcuts, as I showed you earlier, the 5-pack, and then the 9-pack, right? The 9-pack, because we like odd numbers, apparently. Canned corn, and then, as our friend Chris Anderson would call them, corn forks, corn holders. Look at the options we have for corn holders just right in front of me. Look at this. This is a great selection, because I feel like if you're going to have, corn on the cob, whether it's because it's National Corn Day or not, you should have some corn holders, okay? And we've got kind of like the regular corn holders, and then we've got the pig corn holders and the beer corn holders, because you need a beer corn holder, right? You need it. There's no other explanation. But look at that. Oh, it's fantastic. All right. And then I've even got, look, there's even more options of corn over here. Look at that. There you go. There's like a snack pack of sweet corn, right? I got that right there. I've got a little, what is it, a shoe peg corn? I don't even know what that one is, but there you go. This one right here is microwavable, it says, everybody. Does it count if you have popcorn on National Corn on the Cob Day? I don't know. It's not the same thing, but listen, you can do it. In addition to National Corn Day, June 11th is National German Chocolate Cake Day. And we have, and I'm just going to leave it here because it's so pretty, because we got the camera that can get in on that, and that just looks really good. German Chocolate Cake Day. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. German chocolate cake from the bakery. Take it home. Here's what you do. You take the lid off. You get a fork, and you enjoy it. Do you share? That's up to you. You can share or not share. Nobody's going to hold it against you. It's totally your decision. All right? June 11th is also National Making Life Beautiful Day. And you can see over my shoulder, we have got ways to make life beautiful, and that would be getting things from the Hy-Vee floral shop, right? So there are some super fun arrangements behind me at the bar. And if you're trying to improve somebody's day, let me go. Oh, I got to go this way. I always forget the backwards lean. There you go. Look at that. You contact Hy-Vee Floral, and you say, hey, Hy-Vee Floral, did you know that today is Making Life Beautiful Day? And they'll say, I didn't know that. And then you say, can I get an arrangement? Can you deliver it? The answer is yes. Or you could always go out to the Hy-Vee Garden Center and pick something up, like one of those hanging baskets that are now on sale at $6.99. Chris Anderson is wanting me to try my best to shuck, because I realize that detasseling is when you're in the field, and the shucking is what's going to happen right here. That's what you want me to do. Okay. So let's see if I can do it. Now, I'm not going to you're not timing me or anything, right? This isn't a contest. You're not going to hold this against me if I'm not good at it, right? So I feel like I need to start at the top, right? And then we're going to do a little pull action right there. National Corn on the Cob Day. We're going to come around to this side. We're going to go right there. Look at that. Looks pretty good. And I'm telling you what, super excited to have, of course, the homegrown corn on the cob that'll be coming in soon from our local farmers right here in Muscatine County, available inside your Muscatine HyVee. So that's not too shabby, right? I feel like I've done worse with respects to doing this and trying not to make a total mess. But there you have it. And then we'll do that move right there. And look at that, friends. You've got a freshly husked corn on the cob. And this piece probably would come off too, right? Boom. Look at that. There it is. Clean it up a little bit. Looks good. Bet you it tastes even better. A little bit of butter, a little bit of salt, and you're all set. Because it's National Corn on the Cob Day, right? Look at that. Doesn't that look good? I'm telling you what. There are people that will just soak the husks and then microwave it, because I guess that's a thing. I know. I can't say that I've done that, but apparently that's a thing. So there you go. Ready to rock. Right there. National Corn on the Cob Day. I promise you will learn something on this show. Marcy says, German chocolate cake. Yes, also. Also, it's National German Chocolate Cake Day. So please keep that in mind if you need one of those. And what I like about the German chocolate cake, that thing is dense. That is a heavy, dense cake. Look at that. I can just tell from moving it. That is a heavy cake. My grandma, my dad's mom, would make a pretty mean, because my dad likes German chocolate cake. So my dad's mom, Grandma Babe, Catherine, my daughter's middle name, would make a pretty good German chocolate cake. So I don't have the time to make one, but look, there's one right there. You could buy that and pass it off as your own. Nobody's going to know, and nobody's going to judge you, right? Nobody. Judgment-free zone, I promise. Okay, we're going to mention a couple of things, and we'll wrap up for today. I want to remind you, again, celebrate National Corn on the Cob Day. Look at that right there. What's that? Yes. Yes, Governor, it's National Corn on the Cob Day. You don't say. So come to the store, get some corn, and then we're going to talk about the Fuel Saver Flyer. So this is an awesome way to not have to pay. I'm really like being picky about my corn now. I'm like getting all the little pieces off of it. I want this to be the most perfect piece of corn. All right, Fuel Saver Flyer on the screen. Awesome deals. Cowboy or cowgirl chicken griller patties. Put those on the grill. Easy to do. How about some jumbo red Argentinian grilling shrimp? Captain John's signature item. Unbelievable on the grill. What did I do when I grilled them? Piece of tinfoil, little Fat Boy seasoning, a little butter. They were outstanding. When you go to Wine and Spirits and you pick up 4 Iowa craft beer 6-packs, you get a 20-cent fuel saver. The bakery has 25 cents on the banana bread. Do banana bread and Iowa craft beers pair well together? Find out for yourself. I don't know. How about Hy-Vee grape tomatoes or hand-packed salads? Fuel saver, fuel saver, fuel saver. Below that, the Just Because, you want to talk about National Making Life Beautiful Day. Floral shop, $10. Bouquet of flowers, 10-cent fuel saver. You make somebody's day better. You save gas at the same time. Charcoal with the 10-cent fuel saver. And Bug Soother. Perfect. You can never have too much Bug Soother to keep the gnats away. It's just the worst when you're outside and you're walking and you walk through a cloud of gnats. Nobody likes that. Nobody. No offense, gnats, but it's the worst when you walk through a cloud of gnats because you see it. Usually you see it. If you don't see it, it's that much worse. All right. Tomorrow and Saturday, the entire bakery here at the store is going to be buy one, get one free. You can see on the screen right there. That is in the bakery. That's signed. So Friday and Saturday, everything in the bakery is buy one, get one free. Now, if you're playing along at home and you're also asking, Tony, are you going to do drive-up donuts tomorrow outside the store? The answer is yes. So if I bought half a dozen donuts, could I get one free? The answer is a double yes. So this is 2 days for the Bakery BOGO. We've never done it for more than 1 day, but we're rolling it out Friday, Saturday, buy one, get one free, okay? So I want you to check that out. It's an awesome deal. I'm going to airdrop you guys a picture because I picked up a cake from the bakery last night, and I want to show you how good of a job they did. They do we know that they do good work, but I just love that I can give them an idea. Like, hey, it's my friend's birthday. He likes PBR. Can you make a cake? Look at that. His nickname is Dude. Look at the little PBRs on there. Isn't that awesome? Right? And then we've got this graduation cake display across from Hy-Vee Chinese. And I have to show you guys, I'm going to airdrop one more picture. I have to show you this. If you want to go non-traditional graduation cake, look at that. That's a cake. Looks like a taco, but it's a cake. And then if you're thinking, well, I don't know about that. That might be a little too out there. One more. Graduation cake, non-traditional. It looks like a cheeseburger and French fries. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So those are on display near the bakery across from Hy-Vee Chinese. Graduation, class 2020, certainly has been a unique year for them. Maybe you go with a unique cake like that. That's a cake, okay? And do me a favor. Please don't touch the display cakes because every year, and Brad, you're right, every year there'll be at least one fingerprint in one of those cakes. And here's the other comment. The cameras in the store are tremendous. We will see you doing it. So don't go up to it like, whack, because it's not cool. Like, don't do that. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. But they do look fantastic. Look at that. It's a great idea. It's a really good idea. Okay, the ad that started on Monday that's on the back page of the Discover Muscatine newspaper that is good at both this store and Hy-Vee Main Street. We want to show you that real quick. Some super savings ready to go. I need to get some Hy-Vee water. Please don't let me forget. Note to self, get some water, 24-pack, $1.88. Seasoned pork chops, ballpark hot dogs, Sturzing's potato chips, yellow onions, ice cream, Powerade, bagels, Twizzlers, hand sanitizer, hanging baskets like I mentioned, and then some wine and spirits deals right there. It's fantastic, okay? Definitely check that out. And if you go to the bottom, guys, while we're there, Of course, Friday and Saturday also got the 2-day fuel saver back in the store. Haven't done it in a while. Spend $50, get 25 cents off per gallon. So we haven't done this maybe at all since the pandemic. If you don't want to pay full price at the pump, come into the store. The more you spend, the more you'll save. 2 days, Friday, Saturday. A lot going on over the next 2 days with the Bakery BOGO and the fuel saver. So that's outstanding. Something new that we haven't shown you until right now. We are going to New Boston, Illinois, starting next Wednesday, as a matter of fact. So if you are in the New Boston area, we encourage you to shop with the Aisles Online app. You can download it onto your smartphone or tablet, or you can go to Hy-Vee.com/grocery. The deadline to place your order would be Tuesday night at 10 p.m. You select... Here's what you can do. You can do two different things. You can search for New Boston, or you can search for Fish Fry Park, because that's the name of the pickup point. So I want to give a shout out to my friend Mark Fordyce and everybody in New Boston. They had been asking us to do this since March. I couldn't make it happen because of the pandemic, but we've got it together. And next week we're coming to New Boston with Hy-Vee Aisles Online. If it saves you a trip, if you think it can help somebody, encourage them to check this out. Really happy to roll this out. We go to Wapello Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now we're going to New Boston. Hello, New Boston. Hello, New Boston. We're coming for you. All right. How about DSW? Shoes, sandals, and more. On sale, 50% off inside the store. The DSW display is right across from CBI. So where you'll see that is right across from the bank near Register 1. You can try on shoes and sandals. We've got the little nylon sleeves, as Chris Anderson prefers to them. I like that. Corn forks is maybe my favorite, though. They should be called corn forks. So try on a shoe, try on a sandal, and then buy them because they're 50% off, right? I took a picture of every single shoe and sandal that we have and posted them on Facebook the other day. So you can go through them and you can look at the pictures, but at this point, you should just come into the store, 50% off while they last. When they're gone, that's it. We're not a shoe store, right? So we don't have like a big inventory of insert sandal. So if you like something, you got to come in, try it on, purchase it, and then head on your way, okay? So that's going on while they last. I don't know how long. Listen, guys, I'm not sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong information. I just want you to take advantage of those deals. Speaking of deals, if you're looking for places to eat, lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, the Market Grill Express is open, and the June 2020 food court specials are rocking and rolling. So you know what? Yesterday, we did a little celebration. Yesterday was National Egg Roll Day. We sold egg rolls for 50 cents each. I think they sold almost 600 egg rolls, by the way. So, but the normal special in Hy-Vee Chinese yesterday was 66-cent crab rangoons. So that is super cool, and every single day of the week, we've got a new special for you. If you guys have it, if not, if you go to the Fuel Saver flyer, there's the second side. We stuck the June food service specials on the back of the flyer. So listen, if we went in order, right down the row, Hy-Vee Chinese, sushi, Italian, sandwich shop, in the kitchen, and then the Market Grill Express, every one of those food service departments has a deal, and there it is right there. So today's Thursday, right? 15-cent fuel saver on any breakfast in the Market Grill Express. They're doing steak dinner, drive up tonight outside, 50-cent boneless wings, and $5 for meatloaf and one side. That is just great. And my friend Medina is watching. Hello, friend. Elizabeth Medina, how are you? Tuning in on Facebook. Thanks for watching. I look like I have a whole bunch of people that are tuning in. They're like, what's happening? Well, it's National Corn on the Cob Day. So I tried my best to shuck some corn. And of course, we got candy corn, and we've got canned corn, and we've got the corn holders. These are so funny. We got to show you these. Look at how goofy those are. Look. Oh, I'm telling you what, whether it's those or the, maybe this is more your speed, the beer can ones. Those are fantastic. Look at that. That's awesome. And I have to give kudos to Chris Anderson, who has an awesome display that's behind me. I'm going to send you guys a picture that I took of Chris's display back there. It looks really good. Let me get this, see if I can airdrop this. It's not working. Hold on. Let me try this again. Did it show up? Okay, perfect. There's this good-looking display behind me on the bar for National Corn on the Cob Day. So that's awesome. That's a great shot, and it's nice, and it looks good, and Chris, put that together. It's fantastic. So Shortcuts takes the work out, right? You don't have to husk it yourself. But if you want to, then we've got the corn that you can husk, like I did with this one right here. Look at that. I did the work. But if you don't want to, Shortcuts. Easy to go. Easy. They're right there. Take advantage of it. It's okay. Or if you're like, I don't like corn on the cob, then have some candy corn. Also an option, right? I just want you all to know that it's National Corn on the Cob Day. Okay? And knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're going to get out of here on that note. I want to thank our guest, Ted Maroff from the Muscatine County Freedom Rock, for being here. I can't not mention this. I don't know what this is. This is, hey, look at that. It says the pot is two-tone. It's an easy care. It's easy care. And listen, I don't know what makes it easy care, but apparently this is an, what is it? I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Look at that. So that's from the floral shop. Something like that doesn't take a lot of work. Easy care. I like that. That's how I like my flowers. Easy care. I don't have to worry too much about it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so the Muscatine County Freedom Rock in Wilton for all of Muscatine County. If it's you, someone you know, you want to recognize someone that served this country, get a paver. The deadline is July 17th. Okay, I can't stress that enough. They're getting ready to roll this out. The big unveiling ceremony tentatively slated for the weekend after Labor Day, which would be around like September 11th and 12th in Wilton. Ted Maroff has asked if I would be there. My answer, of course, is yes. I checked my calendar so I can be there, and if they want me to MC it, I'm happy to do whatever because I believe in what they're doing, and I think it's going to be a great way to honor those who have served, and it's going to be cool to see the completed Muscatine County Freedom Rock. So that was great to talk to Ted about that. And then listen, tomorrow on the show, we're going to talk to our friends with Lutheran Living Senior Campus, and we'll get an update from them. They've certainly had a tough couple of months, but things are getting better, and they've not stopped taking care of people, and they're doing a tremendous job. So we'll talk to, I believe, Stephanie Kronlage will be here tomorrow, and Caleb Beneful will be here at 8:30 a.m. All right, in the meanwhile, thanks for watching. If you need anything, the store is open at 6 a.m. for everybody, ready to go, ready to take care of you. Come and see us, and there's a lot of fun happening in the next 48 hours between the Bakery BOGO and the Fuel Saver, and maybe you just want to get out and get some corn for National Corn on the Cob Day. That's fine. Thanks to CBI Bank and Trust for their support. Toyota of Muscatine, what's in the box? Today it was candy corn, and I promise if you buy a car from Toyota of Muscatine today, they'll have candy corn in the trunk. Is that true? If somebody came to buy a car because they saw me talking about, if I was a salesperson at Toyota Muscatine, I would run over here and buy candy corn and throw it in the trunk. Because you're going to make more money on selling a car than you are spending on, what, $2 bag of candy? If that's the gimmick that it takes, that's fine. And thanks to our friends at Lutheran Living Senior Campus. I'll see you tomorrow live at 8:30 or weeknights on MPW Channel 5. The whole time I'm sitting here, I'm like cleaning up my little pieces from when I was husking the corn. Can you judge my husking? Oh, there's a little piece right there. There we go. I was waiting for someone to comment, take a bite. And it's not that I don't want to, but I'd rather boil it or put it on the grill. And listen, they can't sell this one because I've handled it. So I guess it's just going in the pocket. Is that a corn on the cob in your pocket? It is, because it's National Corn on the Cob Day. Thank you for watching, friends. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone.
Be very, very quiet while hunting wabbits.
We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community.
I'm trying to emote for the play that the alumni are putting on in Wilton.
Yeah,
this
man.
Friday, Saturday.
Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.